Gentlemen, again, we're doing more and more and more and more, and we're never going to stop doing rational expressions with this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try to do every other one. I'm going to do 1, then you guys are going to try 3 on your own, and then we'll go over the answer. Then I'm going to do 5, then you guys will do 7, okay? The odds we're going to try to get done in class today. The evens are going to be homework. I want you guys to feel prepared when you get your review tomorrow. I want it to feel like easy, like we can get through this, no problem. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to notice is when I rewrite this on my paper, because I don't feel like I have enough room to do this. I notice that it is multiplication or division. Looks like multiplication to me, right? So that means I'm not flipping anything. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to do, okay, the first one, there's nothing I can take out of 1, and there's nothing I can take out of x minus 4. So I'm just going to leave that alone. Let me be clear, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you are not paying attention. If your phone is out, I will take it and put it in this phone cart right up here. Okay? You have a calculator. Using your phone as a calculator is not an excuse. Use my calculator. You can't use the phone on your quizzes and tests, so please make sure it's put away. All right, now we're going to factor negative x squared plus 9x minus 20. The first thing I notice, guys, this negative is throwing me off. So I'm going to pull a negative out. And I'm going to be left with x squared minus 9x plus 20. Okay. If you don't, I don't know how x times x is x squared. How would you possibly get a negative there? The only way to get a negative is if one thing is positive, right? Because a negative x squared and a negative x squared is a positive x squared. So I don't know how to do it other than taking that negative out. Okay, next I'm going to make my Punnett square kind of a thing. You guys, again, you don't have to use the Punnett square. I just find it helpful for me. That's why I do it each time. Okay? All right, now what two numbers multiply to give us 20 that add up to give us negative 9? 4 and 5? So if we have negative 4 and negative 5, we get negative 5x and negative 4x. That adds to give us negative 9. And a negative times a negative gives me a positive. So I'm going to put negative x minus 4 times x minus 5, and I have it all over x plus 2. And I'm going to multiply these together. So again, guys, I'm going to do that cross canceling. Gentlemen in the back, we're paying attention, right? We're going to take out an x minus 4 for each of them. So we're going to be left 1 times anything is itself, so it's negative x minus 5. If you have a 1 in front of there, it's fine. That's still right. All over x plus 2. Okay, that's my final answer for number 1. I want you guys to try on your own right now number 3. Number 3 is 9r squared plus 18r over 2, over r plus 2, times 1 over r minus 2. So right now, you guys are going to solve that one, and I'm going to solve it too. Okay, on your own, you're solving it. I should see everybody writing, because you're doing number 3 right now on your own. Number 3. Number 3 on your own. Try it, guys. It shouldn't take you too long. like classes, guys. I don't know what it is about this first hour. You guys are addicted to your phone. Everybody back that you fell asleep and didn't text back last night. Okay, we ready for number 3? All right. Number 3, the first thing I did was pull out a 9r, and I'm left with r plus 2. Those cancel, and then we multiply 9r times 1 is 9r. Nothing's on the bottom, so we just end up with r minus 1, minus 2. Remember, there's a 1 on the bottom, I guess. R minus 2, so that's our final answer. You guys feel good about this? If you didn't get it, the same answer as me, you know why? Okay, let's go ahead and do number 5. So number 5 is a lot like number 3. Look at the top. I'm going to take out a 7a. So I'm left with a minus 4 over a minus 4 times 1, 5a squared. So these go away. But what else can go away? Do you guys see that this has an a? And this has an a, so we can just be left with an a. So 7 times 1 is 7. 1 times 5a is 5a. That's my final answer. Okay. Let's look at number 7, guys. Number 7 says 1 over v minus 4 times v squared minus 7v plus 12 over v plus 3. Okay. Try that on your own. This is number 7. I'm going to try it on my own. Okay. Everybody should be trying it on their own. Number 7. We're on number 7. You should be trying. Don't just sit there and wait for me to do it for you. Everybody should do it, yes. I'm done with this problem. Yeah, we're going to do the evens. All right, guys, ready? Let's do number 7 here. Shh. Number 7. Okay, I factored v squared minus 7v plus 12. We getting pretty good at factoring, guys? Feeling pretty confident about it? I get v minus 4 and v minus 3, right? The v minus 4's cancel out, and I'm left with v minus 3 over v plus 3. Is that what you guys got? I saw quite a few people with it. All right, let's do number 9. K minus 4, we can't take anything out of. 27k squared plus 27k, we sure can. We can take out a 27k. We're left with k plus 1 times 3k plus 3. Okay? All right, so there's not a lot I can cancel here. So I end up with k minus 4 times 3k plus 3 all over 27k times k plus 1. We'll leave it like that. Okay. Number 11, let's try this on our own now. 1 over x plus 3 times 18x squared minus 12x over 3x minus 2. We're going to try this on our own. Nope, try it on your own.
Okay.
We ready, guys?
Yes.
Another minute? We're good? Okay, ready? Number 11. Shh. Okay, we pulled out, we couldn't do anything with 1 over x plus 3, but 18x squared minus 12x, I pulled out a 6x, and I'm left with 3x minus 2 left over. Those cancel. So we are left with 6x over x plus 3. Feel good about that? Question about any of it? Okay, because now we're going to move on to some dividing. We've done a lot of multiplying. Let's move on to some dividing. 6x over... I shouldn't hear your music, guys. Who's ever got their music playing? Can we turn it off, please? Yes, darling. See how I pulled out a 6x? Some of you probably tried to pull out a 9 or a 3. But I'm trying to get rid of that 3x minus 2. One more time, can you turn off your music? Because we'll just ruin it for everybody and have everybody put their phones up here. I should not hear your music. Okay, let's look at number 13. 13, we're going to move on to some dividing. We've got m minus 4 over 3m squared plus 24 divided by m minus 4 over m minus 6. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip that second one. M minus 4 over 3m squared plus 24 times m minus 6 over m minus 4. Okay? Now this bottom one, I know I can pull out a 3. So I'm left with, did I write that down right? Oh, there's 24m. So I'm going to pull out, please stop talking while I'm talking. I find it rude and I'm recording right now. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a 3m, and I'm left with m plus 8, right? Times m minus 6 over m minus 4. So m minus 4s can go, yep, and I'm left with m minus 6 over 3m times m plus 8. Okay, let's go ahead and try 15. 15 is p minus 7 over 8. Divided by p plus 5 over 8p plus 8. Let's all try it on our own right now. Number 15. It's right there in front of me. Oh, you didn't see 13? You should be working on it right now. This is the first divide one you've done on your own. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Okay, hold 1 second. Somebody wants to try to finish. Okay, here we go. 15. First, you're going to flip it. So it's p minus 7 over 8 times 8p plus 8 over p plus 5. Then we're going to take out an 8 for this top one, so we get 8 times p plus 1. The 8's cancel, and we get p minus 7 times p plus 1 over p plus 5. Let me ask you this, guys. What can p not be? What would make it 0 on the bottom so it wouldn't work? Negative 5. Because we can't get it to be 0 on the bottom. Okay. Number 17. We've got n minus 6 divided by n squared minus 9n plus 18 over 3. So we're going to flip the second one. 9 minus 6. I'm going to put it over 1 just so I remember. Times 3 over n squared minus 9n plus 18. So I'm going to build that Punnett square. So I've got n squared and I've got 18. Okay, Robert says it should be negative 6 and negative 3. Because when I add negative 3n plus negative 6n, I get negative 9. And negative times a negative is a positive. So I should have negative 9 minus 6 over 1 times 3 over 9 minus 6 times n minus 3. I said 9, guys. Sorry. It's n. They cancel. And I'm left with 3 over n minus 3. What can n not be, guys? Negative. Yeah, positive 3. You're right. Because 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay. Let's try. I'm going to leave that up there. Let's try number 19 on our own. Let's try 19. 19 says 9r plus 90 over 4. I know I'm not writing it down, but it's on your paper in front of you. Divided by 9r plus 90 over 4r squared. Should be trying number 19 on your own. Number 19 should be going pretty fast, so I'm going to stop it in just a second. Give yourself another minute. The 4's can cancel. Yeah. All right, you guys ready? I need your attention again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Silence, please. I really hope you guys are writing these down so you can use them as examples when you're doing your homework in case you get stuck, right? Okay. Number 19. The 9r plus 90 over 4 times 4r squared over 9r plus 90. We flipped it. The 9r plus 90, yeah, I could take a 9 out of it, or I could just cancel it right away, right? They're gone. The 4's cancel, and I'm just left with r squared. Is there anything r can't be? R can be anything, right? All real numbers. Doesn't matter.
R squared over 1 is the same.
Yeah. R squared over 1 is fine. Let's do 21. We're going to do 2 more problems, guys. 21 I'm going to do with you. 23 you're going to do on your own. So 21, I've got 1 over 8 minus 5x divided by 5x squared over 15x squared minus 24x. So the first thing I'm going to do is flip the second one. Now, what can I take out of 15x squared and 24x? Because I can't take anything out of 8 minus 5x. But I can take, what goes into 15 and 24 evenly? What goes into 15 and 24 evenly, guys? Not 5. 3. So I get 5x, and I take a 3x, right? So I get 5x minus 8 over 5x squared. Huh. 5x minus 8. What if I took a negative out of that and switched it? Could I change it to 8 minus 5x if I pulled out a negative?
Yes.
Okay. So let's use that because then we can cancel these out, right?
Negative 3 over 5x.
And then we can cancel this x and we get negative 3 over 5x is perfect. Good. Let's do 23 and then we're done, guys. And then you can work on your homework. We've got 7v plus 5 over 7 divided by 14v squared plus 45v plus 25 all over 4v cubed plus 10v squared. Okay, if you didn't get that, it's on your paper. Okay.
Squared over
It's on your paper in front of you.
7.
You guys need another minute or are you ready?
Can I say the answer?
Sure.
Wait, when are we on 23?
23.
2v squared over 7.
Yep. Okay, so we're looking at number 23. We flipped it.
Yes.
For the top one, I'm going to take out a 2v squared, and I'm left with 2v plus 5. Then I put in my Punnett square, 14v squared and 25. 5 and 5 gives me 25. 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 5 is 10, so 10v plus 35v is 45v. The nice thing about this is if you're having trouble like factoring this, think about, could I use 7v plus 5 as one of them? Would that help me to find the other one? Shh, I'm almost done, guys. The 7v plus 5 cancels out, the 2v plus 5 cancels out, and I'm left with 2v squared over 7. Okay, the evens, all the evens are your homework tonight. Okay, so get started on that now.